Craig, I wonder how you picked the bones out of that one. What was that like to play in?
I don't really know where to start, to be honest. I think you'll have a better idea than me. I don't think I've played in many games like that in my career. But, you've got to credit them. They stuck to their guns at the end. They defended, put their body on the lines. And, when you defend like that, sometimes you do deserve that point. But, we're still undefeated. That's probably one of the toughest teams we're going to face this season. And we've come away still with a point. So if you say at the start of the game you get a point at Welling and how they're coming together under Warren Feeney. So I think, obviously, you want to win every game. But a point at worst case isn't always that bad.
Good even game it felt to us as neutrals seeing it for the first half hour. Then Stephen Payne was sent off. Are you aware of what happened in that incident? Because obviously suddenly we see a red card appearing, and assuming it was for dissent.
No, I think he had a little bit of abusive language towards the ref, and you can't speak to refs like that. It's about respect, and you've got to respect them on the pitch. They haven't got a great or an easy job, let's say the least, even when you've got the whole stadium on them. So you've got to show them a little bit of respect at times. And to be fair, you can't really be saying what you said to him. So I can understand why it did send off. It made the game a completely different dimension. And like I said, I think it had a bit of everything today. So for a neutral, it was probably a brilliant game.
They went deeper, obviously, Welling after going down to 10 men, and you scored a goal just before half-time. You had to work hard to get space for that, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a shot earlier, and after the shot I looked down and there's a few, like I said earlier, they're throwing the bodies, so they've gambled to try and block it. So I thought, if I get another chance, I'm just going to try, fake shot and put it onto my right. And lads always give me stick for not using it enough, so I thought, today I might have to use it to shut them up a little bit. But I just saw the corner and just tried to pass it in, and luckily enough it went in.
And you had plenty of chances as a team in the second half, didn't you? You were more or less camped in the Welling half, understandably, and particularly when they went down to 9 men as well. But I mean, we hear this, I would say it's a cliche, but hear it often. It's hard to play against 10 men, 9 men even, because there's no space in the penalty areas. They're more or less stuck there at that point.
Yeah, there's no space whatsoever. They drop further and further back, and every time you shoot, and you've got to get it past about 8 people. So, and it's something you don't really train with. You always do about 11v11 shape work, and sometimes 10, but 9 you never really train for. So it's a rare thing. You won't see many of them in the game. So I get hit by a bug. You won't see many of that this season. So, like I said, a brilliant game for a neutral. We've got our point, and we're on to Tuesday night, and we go again.
Well, of course, Tuesday night against St Albans, I think, have held Dartford to a draw today, and they beat Welling as well. So another game sounds like it's going to be a tough one. Yeah,
Dartford and St Albans have picked up a bit of form, obviously. New manager for this season for both of them, so it'll be an interesting one. I think they're trying to play a little bit more football, what I've seen so far, which obviously is different for them. But they've got threats up top, as you know. He always bangs the goals, the striker. I can't remember his name at the moment.
It's Jeffers, is it?
Yeah, Jeffers, yeah. So Jeffers is a known goal scorer at this level. So, Solly, I thought was brilliant. Hayden and Luke were superb today. We'll have another handful Tuesday night. So if we can keep him quiet and rely on our strikers and that, because we always seem to manage to get a goal, we'll be in good stead again.
And just a point, I'll say just a point today, but I mean, an astonishing run that you're on. You're only unbeaten professional side in the country, and now down to the 6th level. Certainly, you're the only unbeaten side at all. I mean, what's it like being part of a team like that? Did you always see it coming together? I mean, it seems an extraordinary run.
It's not really something I really think about. I'm personally quite good at, as soon as the game's over, I'll switch off. I don't really think about it. And when I'm on the pitch, I just try to play football and enjoy the game, because that's when I play my best. So for me, I haven't really noticed it. Obviously, the longer it goes on, the more hype there's going to be, but I don't really think we think about it in the dressing room. There's, I think, 35 more games to go, so there's so many points up for grabs, and it's not really where you are on the table now, it's where you are come sort of March, April time, which really matters. So as long as we keep plugging away, focus on ourselves, train hard, and just chip away at the points.
Just a quick one on the cup as well, at home to FC Halifax Town. A lot of people are seeing that and thinking you got a real chance in that game, perhaps putting a cup run on as well.
Yeah, we back ourselves against any team. How we play, is different to probably what they faced at times up in that league. But at the end of the day, they are a league above, and we've got to respect that. They're there because they deserve to be there. So we need to bring our A game and some. And the magic of the cup, you never know what can happen. But hopefully we get a little cup run. It's good for the club, good for the fans, and we'll just go from there.
Go well. Thank you very much.
Cheers, no dramas.
Coming to us.